Okay, y'all. Good morning, good morning. So it's what is today? Today's Wednesday and it's cold. It's 27 degrees right now. And y'all know what I'm finna go do. I'm finna go earn, man. Finna go mulch some stuff up. Y'all saw me get the new cutter yesterday. The camera went dead over there. I don't know, man. The stupid GoPro, man, it starts acting stupid when it starts getting cold and hot and all that. It didn't get none of the footage, and I only ran the thing for about 10 minutes over there yesterday, just to kind of, the only reason I did it was to incorporate it into the video, but it didn't make the video because, well, the damn camera, I got home last night and I'm editing, going through the videos and editing, and yeah, ain't nothing, you know. There's no yeah, so yeah, anyway, I'm not worried about it being real cold or nothing. Having the enclosed machine makes it where you can work on a day like today. Now, the T190, I mean, I probably wouldn't have went to work this early, but it wouldn't have been a fun thing, you know, or anything like that. Not that all work's got to be fun, but you know, over here, I got to see exactly what she wants me to do, but I don't see me doing anything more than what we already contracted to do for less than $500, and that will be a good deal. She wants to try to make a trail down to the pond. You know, it ain't got to be a road, but a trail. And I may do that, but there's all those trees, saplings, whatever you want to call them, from the roadside to the pond is pine trees. And yesterday I didn't even hit a pine tree. Pine trees are going to be a lot easier to hit than some of this other stuff, but this thing will grind some shit down, man. I ground I cut a tree off that big around, every bit of 10 inches. Of course, I reached way up to cut it, right? And you got to have some method, and I don't have the right method for sure on how to run the thing and how to make it do everything that it do, right? And be efficient and not overtax my machine. So there's a few videos out there that shows one guy with one of these cutters. His is bigger than mine, and he's got about another gallon or so of flow than I got. But I don't know that he's doing it, you know, I don't know, man. He's going in, going down, and then backing up, and that kind of thing. And I guess when you're doing brush and stuff, the biggest thing is, well, get the damn tree cut in half, which means you're not cutting the bottom of it. And then when you get to the bottom of it, or the last 2 foot, what I did yesterday is I just eased the flywheel right down on top, just nice and easy. And it just, now if you go too hard down, you're gonna overtax everything. One of the biggest things that I've learned since I've had skid steer and hydraulics and everything is you don't want to tax the machine. Even though they're made to be taxed, you want to try to, you don't want to put it in a scenario to lose. I'm all about putting equipment, guys, employees, whoever, and myself in the position to win. I want to win, win, win. And when you overtax a machine, or you're trying to press down too hard, coming down on something, because my machine is not huge. It's a great machine, and it's top of the line for its class, but it doesn't, it's not like a big 95 or 97. Yeah. Oh, y'all see the area over here? This is across the street. This is not what I'm contracted to do. But this is what we were talking about last night or night before last, when I found out I was getting this mulcher slash cutter. So yeah, One thing about it that I did notice, and I don't know if it's just new, maybe somebody can tell me, these high flow hoses, they were hard as hell to get in here. That was a 20-minute ordeal, and that was one of the things yesterday on why the camera didn't last. Y'all know over here is where it broke the other day. But see, their property line does not go back very far this way. I think there's like 6 or 7 acres here. So but I'll push this back, you know, and mulch all this stuff up that I got down. It's just little saplings and stuff. One thing about this new cutter, you can't be aiming toward the house at all. You're gonna have to be in here. But you see the rows, there's like a runoff ditch in there. And the other day when I was in here, I kept teetering a little bit with that big cutter on it. You gotta watch out for big rock and stuff. See, this is all stumps, not a problem. We'll get that branch down right there. That shouldn't be a problem. And I'm not opposed to taking these saplings out, right? Just, you know, but I'm gonna have to be in there going this way, and I'm gonna have to come out to get this. But before I do any more knocking stuff down, we'll get in here and process what I got. I'm gonna set y'all up somewhere. I'm just not sure where. So, but I don't see anything that this new cutter can't mulch up. Y'all see all this stuff on the ground. Over here, I might go in here and get behind this thing, but other than that, she told me to leave all this alone. So okay, cool. And I don't, and see what this cutter does, man. All right, so I'm in. The heat is kicking. Okay, y'all, this GoPro's acting stupid. So y'all kind of see, I don't know how much of the footage I got or didn't get, great, you know, but y'all see my biggest obstacle here is the ditch. See, once you get out of the ditch right here, it's sweet in here. I mean, but y'all can see how it's mulching it up pretty good. I'm gonna set y'all up somewhere down here to where y'all can see me get some of this right here. I told her I'd go back about 40 or 50 feet, you know, but she's good with this kind of stuff. I mean, she said, but y'all see, I'm trying to find, I took one tree out up over here really easy. I don't know if I got it on video or not. The stupid GoPro, man. This GoPro is just, to be the top freaking camera, they're not very good, man, to be honest with you. But here's one that I took down. Right here, y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That's 9 inches right there. So, and I took down numerous 4 and 5 inches down to the ground. We're gonna try to see if I had Bo here, we'd pull all this stuff down. I'm gonna reach up in here and try to cut all that, but that looks terrible. that stuff and that stuff. And yeah, but see, getting in the ditch right here is the problem for me. That's where the machine struggles. See, if I had that great big one on here, then I'd really be struggling in this ditch. I might come out better putting the bucket on and just pushing it up over here where I can process it, because it'll mulch all this stuff up. I mean, you see what it's doing to this stuff. Yeah, I got that limb down. One thing that if I'm them, I might just take that out. It's just one branch. Y'all see that branch right there? I might take that off while I'm here. I just don't want to get too close-minded about scope and all, where I'm, you know, cutting stuff that they don't really want to cut. But the quicker I get out of this stupid ditch, the ditch here is brutal. It's brutal because the machine is, you know, so I just want to pick some of this stuff up, right, and get it out of the ditch, man, because then I can mulch it all. I get that one in the ditch, I can mulch all that shit up. This right here, that ain't nothing for it right there. But see, you can't. Now, if I had, just think if I had that 72 on there, or the 84, it would be very difficult. I love the 60, and the 60 stupid heavy too. So yeah, but a lot of this stuff is dead. This to me, and with my limited knowledge, this is the perfect job for this type of cutter. It ain't big enough for a forestry mulcher, but it's too big for a regular bush hog to process it too. Now I could have come in here with a gravel bucket and pushed all these over, made a big pile somewhere and burned it. You know, that's what I would have done if I was on a property that would allow me to do that. But see, I need to get this ditch clear, and that's what I would have had Bo out here. So note to self, you know, when you, yeah, I want to get some of the bigger stuff out of the way so you can process that. It'll mulch that shit up like it ain't nothing, dude. That ain't shit, man. You can't do it in the ditch. So that one. Once I get the ditch clean, this looks really good, dude. It did good right there, dude. So I'm gonna make this area right here to the you know, this whole area about 20 feet from where I'm at, probably back to those pine trees. And I'm trying to get all the stuff that's hanging in the air. So, but I took down, it'll take down that tree right there and grind that stump. It will. But being on this stupid freaking ground where you're like this, man, that's ugly. That's real ugly. So, yeah. And like, y'all see that pine log right there? I could go on to that and it will, I won't even feel it, dude. This thing is freaking badass, man. And it ain't really taxing the machine. Well, I say that because it's not really bogging down. It's designed to spin, right? And the weight of the drum, sort of like a chipper, you know, just this one's turned different, sort of like a chipper. That drum gets to going on a chipper, and if you feed it too fast, it'll slow down and have to catch back up. That's exactly what this thing does. So, but it is making, I mean, this is, I could put a lawnmower in here now, and I'm getting every style that I see. But you see on the ditches where it's killing me, man. And it ain't even, I mean, this thing is not, if I were doing this with my other brush cutter, it'd be freaking overheating, man. This thing is not even, dude, that motor, man. I'm gonna take this thing off, this top off when I get home, and I'm gonna show y'all the difference. It's hard to see it right here, but yeah. I mean, and I don't think I'm putting it in anything that it can't handle. You know, I've known to do that kind of thing, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. So y'all saw that brush cutter did amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing, man. So yeah, I turned this, I got $2 grand for this job right here. So that's pretty good, man. About 8 hours over here. That ain't bad, man. Not bad at all. And I didn't have to get out of the machine. So I got a stick right here I'm gonna pick up off the road, man. I'm trying to get some of these other owners over here, dude. There's a lot of work over here, dude. So yeah. So that's a quarter of my money back right there. You know, not quite a quarter, 20%. I love it, man. 20% of my money back the day after I freaking get the thing. That's pretty good, I think. Man, that thing's a boss, man, for sure. I mean, I've never ran a brush cutter quite like that one, man. I mean, it mulches up. I mean, I mulched up, y'all saw. So it saves so much time. It does such a better job than the other cutter because you don't have to pick up nothing, clean nothing. You know, there's no way that my other cutter would have been able to do such a great job. There's some work over here. I want her to spread the word to her neighbors and stuff, man. That's what I'm going to tell her when I'm gonna get home and sit down, man. I got a headache, man, so I ain't eating nothing all day. So I burned about a half a tank of fuel. So that's roughly 50 bucks, give or take. But I've developed another contact. That's what I do, man. I don't know if it's right or wrong or how people do stuff, but that's what I do. When I see potential in a customer, and that's the way I gotta look at it, I gotta see it like that. When I see potential in a long-term customer, what I do is I will go up and beyond. And what that does is that makes them, you know, that makes them spend more money in the long run, and that also makes them tell their mom, mom-in-law, brother, cousin, auntie, all, you know. That's what I like. I like return customers. So I cut them a trail down to the pond, made a horseshoe down to the pond and back, and I didn't get no footage of all that. But yeah, this is by far the best cutter I've ever used. So, by far. I didn't even know that they had them like that. But those grinding teeth are something else. Pretty badass, really, man. I don't even know what else I can really say, except for I'm making my money back, and I've already started. So the customer that I just got done working for, she's going to be calling me again. I'm going to tell her I'll take all them trees out that we talked about for $2,200. I'll do it for $2,200 because I know I can do it in a day. Easy. Easy. Yeah. I don't want to do it by the day. Can I get the stumps up and all that and still be at $2,200? I don't know about that. Y'all know what it is. It's Sammy time on 2K Wednesday. Deuces.